Welcome back, everyone, to the channel. Today, we can't see what we're playing. This is a horror game, indie horror game, by the name of Anatomy. Now, this is not a game with which I am unfamiliar. I am very familiar with this game. In fact, I've watched it at least 3 times, all the way through. Ooh, ugh. Unfortunately, I've never played it myself. Also, unfortunately, I still have a cat to attend to. This, so, a little bit of backstory as to why I'm playing this. Boy, can I just not see anything. I do wonder what it's going to look like in the final edit. Wall? Wall. Ooh, a door. Door that does not open. I like that. So, as I was saying, a little bit of backstory. I recently got the novel, I suppose it is. What the hell's it called? Oh, House of Leaves. I also have played a few indie horror games recently, and what I've come to realize... Oh, do I have to... No, it just doesn't open. What I've come to realize is that, and this might sound a bit pretentious, but as much as I like stories, what I've become more interested in lately, especially with my old, one might even say wizened age of 31, is that I really like the way that horror is presented, and I've become more interested in exactly that. Not this. Well, the story itself is fine, but how are they presenting it? For example, this game, it's definitely horror, but it's a little bit different. I don't want to spoil anything, but we'll just get going here. Oh, there we are. And let it play.
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined itself by its buildings. Buildings for worship, buildings for socializing, buildings for protection, even buildings for the commemoration of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
There's a tape in the dining room, and I just heard that open. I've really... Oh my god. Like, what's this? Oh, it's a refrigerator. Dining room. I think I remember where that is. Ah, yes, right across the hall. Ooh. Oh, there it is. I've really only just started House of Leaves, and I'm already deeply unsettled because it's not the traditional, like, here's a story. It's more like... How do I describe it? It's acting as though it's real. And it's doing a pretty good job, I would say, so far.
The house is one of the key elements that separates modern humanity from its more primitive antecedents. No other creature goes to such lengths to create lasting, permanent shelter for itself, nor regards said shelters with such reverence and import. Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy toward their homes? There are many reasons, of course, but perhaps it is due in some small part to seeing them as a reflection of ourselves.
The downstairs bathroom, which I believe is over... Oh boy. Yeah, no, it's not here. Okay. Toilet. Tape. Yeah, this game is a very slow and insidious kind of horror. It really just starts out, it feels normal. Like, you know it's a horror game, but then it starts to change in a way.
The anatomy of the house is such that this analogy is less superficial than at first it may seem. To carry it further, if we were to dissect a house as we might a human cadaver, we would find ourselves able to isolate and describe its various appendages and their functions in a decidedly anatomical fashion. There is even a fair number of direct comparisons to be drawn between those organs of a house and those of a human body.
Yuck. In the garage, which I don't quite remember where that is. Through here? No. I think this is the basement. Yeah, it's the basement. Where the devil is the garage? No, this isn't. Oh no, it's up. It's up. It's up front. It's up. The door got me. Got me, gal. I think this is the garage. I also don't like the garage. Oh well, there we are. There's the tape. I did not know. Oh, I did not know that was there. That was incredibly fortuitous. So, well, the tape's going to start in a moment, so I'm not going to start talking again. Oh, can I crouch? I can, and I can jump. Ooh. The crouch is... Oh, not enough.
For example, let us examine the living room. Often the dominant space of a house's ground level, as well as typically the center of activity in a well-populated home, the living room is very much the heart of the house. While a human heart circulates blood to oxygenate the body's extremities, the living room circulates people, activity, communication. It is the room most likely to be found beating, as active and vivacious as its name would imply. The comparison is only strengthened when we consider also that the living room is most commonly the room to contain the fireplace, making it additionally a locus of actual physical heat.
In the living room. Well, that seems apropos. I think I've already been in the living room. Like, you can tell from the way the audio is in this game, it's not... from the tapes. It's not wrong. There's not something, like, overtly, like, weird and problematic with it. There's just... It just has that certain je ne sais quoi. Like, this is fine. Perhaps the word might be eccentric. It's just a little off in the way that it's being presented to you. Yeah, just whip my mouse around. And it's just like, oh, that's a weird way to describe the house. Like, oh, yeah, I guess I can see that it's like a body in a certain way, and hence the name Anatomy.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are its veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend or long drive and come suddenly face to face with a tall, dark manor will tell you that it is difficult to shake the impression that the house, through its lightless windows, is a creature capable of vision and intelligence.
On the stairs. Yeah, the dark, creeping manor, and I really like how the paintings here are all anatomical and very vivid and bright. Oh, there we are. I was just slowly like, oh, step at a time. Can I just jump down the hallway? Oh yeah, standing on the back of the table, like, I'm just gonna hang out up here, you know, just in case anything were to happen.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom, dreams are dreamt, passions are ignited, epiphanies are experienced in cold sweat at early hours. In the bedroom is where people invariably spend the majority of their time, though comparatively little of it whilst conscious.
In the bedroom? Yeah, the light clicking sound as things open up is a little unsettling, I'll say. Whoop, hello. Ew. Is this the... I don't know what that is, and frankly, I don't want to. There is a point in this game, I don't really remember when. There's a thing that happens that doesn't scare me, I just do not like it, and I don't know how to get past it either, so We'll have to see how that goes. I believe... Okay... I can't move any further there. Was it the bed? Oh, here we are. Oh, thank God. Ooh, how regal. I've had this conversation with others before, and they may feel differently, but I really like an all-black bedroom, and not just like one single slate of black where it's the oppressive sort of black, but also some dark grays, pops of color like gold or red here and there in like accessories. I don't know what that would be, but that purple, that's pretty nice. I do have all black sheets right now and a blanket, and I gotta say I'm just a real big fan.
And yet this analogy is an incomplete one, for obviously the mind is an exceedingly complex thing. If the bedroom represents the thinking, dreaming part of the brain, then it is the basement that represents those lower, unconscious parts. The basement is dark. It is buried. It is a place full of cobwebs where memories are stored. A poignant comparison, truly. Often the unnerving uncertainty that comes with considering the deeper aspects of the human psyche is not unlike gazing down at the swimming blackness pooled at the bottom of a basement stairwell. It is a place we spend our childhoods filling with monsters that will lay for years in patient silence. It is a place that, barring some specific errand, we seldom ever want to go.
Of course it's in the basement. The second they said that, I knew they were going to say the tape is in the basement. Is it? I don't want to go down there. Ooh, what if I crouch? Then I can move slowly. Ooh, but rocking around. Oh, I already hate this. No. Oh, where'd the wall go? Oh, please, no! Don't make it dark. I don't want that. Well, oh, there we are. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Although, ooh. Where am I? Oh, I see light. Oh, that's a wall. Oh, my word. This is, unsettling, to say the least. Oh, please, with the darkness. Where the devil, or the Dickens, one might say, are the stairs? I believe I'm coming around. I'm gonna turn here. Oh, there. Oh, okay. Turn there. Nope. Am I just in an alcove? Oh, the stairs. Oh, thank God. Who am I, and why do I not have a flashlight? Nothing happened, nothing happened, nothing happened. Ooh, oh, wait, no. I thought that changed colors.
Of course, this comparison, though appropriate, is a very heavy-handed one, and often the basement is little more than a storage space littered with the corpses of spiders and woodlice. While poets and psychoanalysts no doubt dread the thought of a dark basement, in truth, it is the bedroom, the waking mind, that place of dreams. It is actually the most frightening of all.
Is it? Is it the most frightening? So currently, I am working on a cookbook, which, how innocuous. Definitely going to be slow going just because I have other responsibilities to take care of, like work, a social life, etc. This channel. But slowly but surely, I am trying to find this tape. I am working on that. Now, one might wonder, what relevance does that have to this? Oh. I will be with you momentarily. Oh, heavens. Oh, no. Oh. I'm just gonna hang out over here looking at this. The ever since it's been a couple of months now, probably, I've been talking about just this, basically. Some of the stuff I've already said in this episode, how I'm interested in horror and not necessarily the story itself or the writing, but, well, the writing, very much, yes, but how the story is told, how it is portrayed to the reader or the viewer or the player. Not just saying, not having the, ability to suspend your disbelief, because the way that the story is being given to you, it is as though it is to you, and you are part of the horror rather than just simply an omniscient observer.
It is here, in the bedroom, that we are at our most vulnerable. Each night we shut our senses to the world for hours at a time, trusting in the house to keep us safe until next we wake. In this state of extreme vulnerability, we will spend something like 20% of our lives. Anything might stand beside us, watch us, keep us company until dawn, and we would never perceive it. We can only pray that the house will not let such things carry on as we sleep. In this way, during these hours, the bedroom seems less like a mind and more like a mouth. For it is here that the house is most likely to betray us. It is here that we place ourselves most at the house's mercy and spend each night hoping that it will not bite down.
Well then, that is not the end. Fortunately or unfortunately, there is yet more to this game. Now it's just a matter of actually getting it to restart appropriately. Well, if my... Ooh, there we are. I believe everything should be back to normal. Oh! This did not open before. Neither did anything else. And also, the film grain on here is a little bit more than I would like. Odd. Oh no.
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defied the era of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
Sorry, what? There is a tape in the dining room. Wonderful. How do I get there? Easily and without incident. Ooh, plates. Oh, plates. I feel like I shouldn't have done that. Tape? Tape. Sorry about breaking the plate. Please don't, eat me, house.
Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy?
Downstairs bathroom. Wonderful. Well, I'm going to get that. I have said this to others before, but... and I don't know to what extent this is different from anyone else, but I've always... Oh dear. I've always been really, I don't know, affected by certain types of stories, including horror and certain types of, like, real-world suspense, where I just feel like my my psyche is being more impacted than it should be by the story. For most people, it's just like, ooh, that was a fun story. Whereas for me, it's a week or more of just like collecting myself emotionally, trying to, get back to normal after having that experience. And to some extent, like like I said earlier, I've seen this played multiple times, and yet that does not stop me from being terrified or not unwell, but at unease by things that I know and have already seen before. How do I? Ooh. Their door unlocked. Cool. So, funny thing, I know this wasn't actually happening, but it definitely looked like the darkness was closing in on me. Which, not a fan, gotta say, not a fan. Also, that noise is also innocuous, and I'm like, oh god, it's happening. Was it not here? I thought I was in the living room, but the next tape. That's just a window. That's nothing. Ooh, that doesn't look right. Moving along. A door unlocked. Was it the garage? Ooh, maybe. Nope. That's nothing. Whoa! Well, there's nothing here, at least not yet. What was the next one? I genuinely do not recall. Oh, can I run? Oh my god. Oh. That's more frightening than anything else. Oh, thank god, it's locked. Oh. The basement can eat the entirety of my ass. I'm definitely hearing things that I don't recall. Just like that. I don't know if anyone watching this has lived in a country house, but there's this, like, especially a particularly drafty one on windy nights. It's such a haunting noise. Definitely getting a lot of that in my left ear in particular. Alright, let's see where this tape is. Oh, well, that's not what you want. I'm sure that's fine, though. Ooh, this is all very new. Ugh. Spider eye. I don't also recall this room. That's a green bed. Yeah, I definitely didn't have this one before. No! It's that. I mentioned that earlier, and god, I hate that. Absolutely dreadful. Ugh. Can I just die? Is that an option? Can a monster come out and grab me? Please? Ooh, hello. Oh, I found the tape. Yay. Lucky me. God, that... So what about running? Oh. Run through the hall. Nothing happened, nothing happened. Okay. Ooh, no. Thanks, I hate it. Okay, living room it is. Run. I can run down the hall. Oh. Yeah, I'm also hearing traffic outside. Oh, no. Hearing traffic outside, which is also got, especially with my headphones that I have on, it also has that same sort of kind of weathered quality to it, or weather quality, where it's just something's happening in the background.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. A By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are like veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend on a long drive and come suddenly face to face with a tall, dark manor will tell you that the house is a creature capable of...
I gotta tell you, didn't like that. Kind of forgot that that was going to happen as well. Well, now, where am I to go? The garage, perhaps. I feel like we skipped this. I don't recall. Maybe the closet? The darkness really is suffocating. I really don't know what this is going to look like on the final edit, but it's going to be there one way or another. Oh yes, while I go up here, I think I have to go to one of the bedrooms, maybe? Ah, yes. This seems about right, because otherwise why would there be light? Lovely. Well, back downstairs then, slowly. I did say that I was writing a book, and it is a cookbook, but I had the thought earlier while I was reading House of Leaves, how fun would it be to have a horror cookbook where you can wait a moment, where it starts out I have not thought this through. This is just, thoughts. This game could be said as research. The book starts normal as a cookbook, and then every couple pages, things just start to look a little bit weird. Sprinkle in some shenanigans here and there, like maybe the third recipe in the book is a cherry pie, and I'm covered in what appears to be cherry pie syrup, or the syrup for a cherry pie. Like, oh, that's probably not blood. Then further in, it's trying to call out to the reader in some paragraph of one of the recipes, and then just slowly gets more and more like obvious and just creepy. Maybe there's a sacrificial lamb, who's to say? And then maybe there's a 2-page photo of a deadly ritual. Again, just ideas. And then on the very last page, everything's back to normal. There's another horror game, I don't remember what the name of it is, but it came out relatively recently, and I'll just start this. And the bedroom, yes. It was where you were going through a virtual house tour, and I loved the way they went through that story.
In the bedroom,
I dream that there are teeth growing all over me, everywhere on me and in me, like cysts or bone spurs. They're loose, but I can't remove them because I have no hands. I look out through the bedroom window and I see a truck approaching. A young man steps out, approaches, and enters through the front door. His body is covered in swollen ticks the size of quarters. He's walking through the downstairs hallway and laughing. He begins urinating on the wall. He spits on the carpet. He's moving through the first floor, breaking and upsetting things. He goes to the basement and stands at the top of the stairs. I'm angry at him, so I slam the door and he falls down. I can feel his bones snapping. The ticks are bursting, oozing all black blood everywhere. I can feel him being ground up, dissolved and torn, splitting and shredding. I leave the door closed. I close my eyes and try to sleep. The teeth continue growing on me until there's nothing left of me but teeth and gums and sinew.
The basement is dark.
I must say, I've said this already, I think, in this video, no recollection of that. I do not recall what I can only assume is the house. Well, first of all, that was terrifying. And I remember that. I do remember that, but boy, it got me. It got me good. Yes, so it would appear as though the house is, would rebelling be the right word? It's definitely the word that I'm thinking of, but it's not pleased, it would seem. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, well, I'll never know, I suppose. And I believe it is at this point that the... Oh, hello. Well, we're just gonna close that. I think the... Oh, no. I think the messages on the tapes start to get a little bit, different. Different. Oh, hello. Oh, no, I will not be clicking on that. I know better. Well, I am playing this game, so maybe I don't. Because there's a very real chance that I have to. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Oh, yep, love it. This is all wonderful. I have no qualms, no issues, no problems with any of this. And actually, that is partially true, because if I'm not mistaken, everything is a little bit brighter, which, hey, I'll take it. Well, oh no. Oh, well. There's a door. Let's just meander on in the kitchen. Ooh, meander very quickly. Oh, good. Love to see it. This as well. Right. So, kitchen? Or dining room? Well, I won't break anything. Treat me well, house. Don't, eat me like you did the trucker. Please just let it end. Thank you. Okay, where was the next one? I believe the downstairs bathroom. Yes, excellent. The closing door, which is not the first time, definitely got me. Ooh, oh. Oh god, please, no. Let's not. I don't turn colors. Oh god. I don't want it to hurt. Either of us. Ugh. Oh my god. Ugh. This door, every single time I leave it open, and it frightens me. Hate that, first of all. First of all, how dare you? Second of all, let me leave. Well, it doesn't appear anything is in here. It hurts. What might hurt? Don't answer that. I don't need an answer. It's fine. Oh, God. Yep, I hate to see that as well, frankly. Is there nothing in here? Oh, I thought I saw the little hand come up. Oh, well, there it is. Found it. Please nothing happen. Please don't cut on me again. That was absolutely dreadful. I'm still not fully recovered from it, if I'm gonna be super honest. I do think it would be kind of funny to have a heart monitor for some of these, but that is tech that I just don't really want to set up. And I also don't know how. Mostly that. Oh. Yeah? Ew. You don't say. Right. Now I think it is the living room. and dearly hope that it is the living room. I see light. Huzzah! Oh, you love to see it. Again, do I? I don't know about that. Also, jumping over the furniture is frightening because the movement a combination of these little dangly tentacles and a little bit of smudge right in the middle of my screen that I didn't notice definitely gave me the impression of a face in the background, which... effective. Accidental, but effective.
If we were to dissect the house, we would find organs and stomachs, brains and minds and eyes, teeth, dreams and memories and a mouth that will bite down.
Oh. This is fine. Oh, good. I can go into the basement now. Nothing happens in the basement. Right. Ugh. Why did I do that? That was absolutely the worst. Go back. Go back. We're just gonna follow the edges. Nope, that's terrible. So if I were to just say, leave? How would that go for me? Well, I can't go back to the garage, that's for sure. I was definitely thinking with these metal trays, like, oh, maybe something's in the garage. There's not. And if there is, I certainly can't go there.
There is an important distinction that must be drawn between the words dissection and vivisection, a distinction that would appear to be lost on you. Your purpose was to listen, and yet at every turn you have pried, you have prodded, and you have interfered. Have you not been paying attention? Did it not occur to you that as an organism existing within a greater organism, your intrusion would be felt? And still you harassed. And now, like the wayward spider who witlessly settles upon a sweeper's tongue, you will be swallowed. Because the truth is this. When a house is both hungry and awake, every room becomes a mouth.
Did that say you never came back? I think it did. Which to me says that a house was left alone. No, what's happening? I hate it.
What happens to a house when it is left alone? When it becomes worn and aged? When its paint peels and its foundations begin to sink? When it goes for too long unlived in? What does it think of? What does it dream? How does it regard those creatures who built it, brought it into existence only to abandon it when its usefulness no longer satisfies them? It may grow lonesome. It may stare for long hours into the darkness of its own empty halls and see shadows, and its heart may jump as it thinks, here's someone again, I'm not alone. And each time it is wrong, and the hurt starts over. It may haunt itself, inventing ghosts to walk its floors, making friends with its shadow puppets, laughing and whispering to itself at the end of some quiet cul-de-sac. It may grow angry. Its basement may fill with churning acid like an empty stomach, and its gorge may rise as it asks itself through clenched teeth, what did I do wrong? It may grow bitter. It may grow hungry. So hungry and so bitter that its scruples dissolve and its doors unlock themselves. While a house may hunger, it cannot starve. And so, in fever and anger and loneliness, it may simply lie in wait. Doors open, shades drawn, hallways empty, hungry.